This is a phenomenal talking point, and let me explain why. Because for a company that prides themselves on ride control and brakes, you would think that something like that Cadillac would have been fast and easy, no problem, because all they had to do was suggest to the customer, hey, we can do a static conversion rather than fix the air ride, because the air ride would have been way too much money. I think we were talking about like over 2 grand just from our end of the page. So I don't know what they would have quoted them. But for us, it would have been about 2 grand, whereas doing the coil spring conversion, I think it was like $100 or something for just the springs. Throw them in there, no problem. So again, I said it's a good talking point, and this is really why. And my response to you was kind of unfair because all I said was that the only thing fast and easy about them is their turnover rate, which I know from firsthand experience. If you guys remember how I initially started my TikTok journey was when I worked at Bell Tire, and I had seen firsthand why people didn't like that company. And not just from an employee standpoint, but from a customer standpoint, a consumer standpoint, I understood why. And it's because in a lot of cases, they don't do their due diligence and they don't do right by their customers. They're so focused on their profit margin that they forget to understand what it takes and what it means to be a mechanic. So when we initially laid out the options for this customer, we said, hey, Mrs. Customer, that instead of fixing the air ride and putting in a new compressor, the pigtail, fixing some of the wiring and putting a new module and programming, which would have cost about 2 grand, I believe, to do the job, this is an alternative. And her son agreed with us. He said it's crazy that they didn't even suggest it. And they told her verbatim to come to us for whatever reason, us, when there's a GM dealer right across the street. And we alleviated the issue and the customer was happy. But again, it leads to this talking point here that they want fast and easy and not real problems. However, that would have been fast and easy. Throw a couple coil springs in there and have been done with it. And that job didn't take more than like 2 hours to do it, an hour each side. So as normal, if this resonated with any of you guys, follow Detroit R32 for more and put it down in the comments. Do you think what we did was right?